buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That's a nice pass. I will give you that.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Here's Hood, and there's another one for the Jams.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
The Thunder leading by 11.
And Game 3 will go in the record books here. Lots of energy out there tonight, and an important win for the Thunder.
Starting five must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
Yeah, I'm sure they weren't. They not only lightened the load, the bench guaranteed and actually produced the win.
They sure did.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was. Poor Freak. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Shots good by Ibaka.
And they've just done a great job of keeping this crowd out of the game. And we're getting closer to victory. The crowd's getting quieter.
And there's not a whole lot for them to be cheering about anymore. I mean, their guys got it handed to them.
Waiters passes to Freak. And Ibaka kicks to Freak. And stolen by Favors. Down low, here's Hayward. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this season.
Good win.
Kevin, this game looked like it was going to be very tough to pull out. What's your secret to maintaining your focus?
We just kept believing. On defense, we just kept helping each other out, getting out and running to get some easy baskets, and everybody chipped in.
Championship caliber defense, Kevin. Thank you. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. It's time for us to say goodbye. We hope you've enjoyed our second round coverage of the NBA Western Conference Playoffs. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. Now we'll head over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who's not too far away. EJ?
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game for his team tonight.
You know, Freak was a 4.0 honor student growing up. And tonight, that's with that sensational performance. Combine his smarts with the fact that he lives and breathes basketball, there's no doubt that he's one of the most intelligent players we have in this league.
Well, the playoffs are where you're really tested. His performance tonight was an example of the kinds of performances you got to string together to win championships. I liked his attitude. He had poise, desire, an edge. He had it all going on the whole game, Ernie.
And that is it for this broadcast of Round 2 of the NBA playoffs.
I'm Mexican with an amazing race I get to be. My style wickedly perfect, you're not a factor, making me nervous. I'm a survivor, could last on the planet deserted. That's the word like a $10,000 pyramid scheme. Changing the face of the game like the Swarm medical team. Lead troopers, a league of supreme. But your luck with sleep, go home. I'll have the last laugh like the last comic standing. Making the band play as you walk up stage empty-handed. And I'm taking home America's next top model. Back to the bachelor past, show us some.
Can't be sleeping, keep on waking without the one.
En busca de respuestas con el manojo lleno y vengo como un libro abierto, ansiosa de aprender la historia no contada de nuestros ancestros, con el viento que dejaron los abuelos y que vive en cada pensamiento de esta amada tierra. Quien sabe cuidarlo es quien de verdad la quiera. Vengo para mirar de nuevo, para verlo cierto y despertar el ojo ciego sin...
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Here we are, NBA fans. Playoff game 4 of the second round with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to 2K Sports. Tonight we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the Utah Jazz at their home, Energy Solutions Arena. Well, for Utah, game 3, a bitter loss. These home fans hoping they can rally back and provide something to cheer about this time around. And Kenny, a monster elimination game tonight. If you're the underdog and fighting for your playoff lives, what do you do to turn the tide in this series?
Oh, you got to play like there's no tomorrow, Ernie. Every 50-50 ball, those are those balls that are just rolling down the court. You got to get those. Every second chance opportunity will win. So, you know, those small battles win the big war.
You know, it takes only one big win to get that momentum back on your side. That happened for me and D-Wade back in 06 when we were down against Dirk. And the Mavericks 02 came back and won.
And
It's game 4 of the Western Conference semifinals. This should be a good one, and 2K Sports welcomes you to the NBA playoffs. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg. Utah. Gobert, he's checked in for Laverne. Lee comes in for Derek Favors. And it's Burks in for Hood. Then for the Thunder, Steven Adams comes in for Enes Kanter. And Freak subbed in for Waiters. So for Oklahoma City right now, down low it's the international combo of Ibaka and Adams. Freak is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Durant in at the 3 slot. Let's take this switch. Payne's checked in. Burks dishes to Muhammad. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
The Thunder leading by 6. He's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Picked by Lee. 4 on the clock. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Burks. They get it back. Lee. The dish now to Burks. There's the pick. Gobert the screen. Muhammad the pass to Gobert. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. The Jazz have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. And that one falls for David Lee. At the line for 2. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Freak. Left side Ibaka. Lee with the steal. Nato. It's hauled in by Adams.
You know, a team's rebounding is one of the great measures of its energy, and theirs has been terrific in the first quarter.
Yeah, they've brought it in terms of having another level of intensity right from the tip.
Jazz trail by 7. And Muhammad the bucket on the assist by Burks. Burks has got 3 assists tonight.
Outstanding pass in transition there for the easy deuce.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Chris Kaman is checked in for Serge Ibaka. And the second free throw, good. So it's Utah now. They trail by 6. They need to bounce back from Wednesday's loss.
And that was one of the few times that you'll see a team just lack fight defensively in losing that game.
Yeah, and I know their fans may not want to hear it, but the reality and the truth is the defensive end of the floor was not what it needed to be in terms of effort.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Nato, defended by Durant. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Burks. From deep. The Thunder pull it in. In the corner, it's Freak. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Freak's got 6.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
Gobert, the screen. Feeds to Burks. Releases. The shot is off, and it's Oklahoma City the other way. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
I caught up with the head coach for Utah. I asked him if this team still believed that they could come back in this series, and he told me absolutely. The guys know we're in a hole, but we've had our backs against the wall before. The pressure is on them now to close us out. We can just go, play our game, and try to get back in this series. We'll watch and see that happen, guys.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. The Jazz making a switch here. Lyles checked in. Now here's Freak. Tight defense on him. It's Durant on the wing. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
Floats one up, and it's denied. And that'll be Utah as it goes out of bounds. Jazz retain possession. It's stolen by Adams. Here's the break. Payne's shot is good. And it's a 12-point Thunder lead. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
They grabbed their own miss. Gobert can't hit. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They've got an 8-0 run. Freak kicks to Adams. He feeds it to Freak. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Freak's got 8 points.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Pass to Lyles. They get the rebound. Out to the right wing. They set the pick. Nato. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty.
And a huge lead here early to start.
Boy, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit. All right, fans, I want everyone here to get on up. Welcome back to Game 4 as we get ready to start things up again. And a very convincing performance from the Thunder so far.
They come out the gates here strong and put together just a solid first quarter.
A ton of good looks for them, Greg, on offense, and it's quality shots they're getting.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So on the floor for Utah. The forwards are Hayward and Favors. Hood out there with Alec Burks. And it's Laverne in at the 5 spot.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And he's good on the second. Here's Hood. To the inside. And it's blocked by Adams.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Here's Freak. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
Westbrook dishes to Cantor. Waiters gets a wide open look. Buries the long-range jumper. Waiters got himself on the board with 3 there.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give him. Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
The pass to Cantor. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Hood.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Favors with the screen. Hood, the pass to Favors.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
The Jazz have gone. Both teams will make substitutions. So it's the Thunder now. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. Payne kicks to Durant. Durant drawing the double team. Adams dishes to Kaman. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Pass to Muhammad. 5 on the clock. Gobert, the screen. Fades back. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Adams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboards.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list. No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
The shot by Hayward, wide open, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And started hot, and he's only gotten harder.
Here's Freak. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And while we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. Kevin Durant, 3rd.
Well, it's great to see guys step up to the added pressure of the postseason and deliver big numbers. Not only for him, but his teammates. Anybody that distributes the ball the way he does helps his team and himself.
And both free throws good from Freak.
Really an extraordinary game for Freak. He has 17 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
It's stolen. And here we go. Muhammad heading to the hoop, and he gets it to go.
Really, they've backed off of working it inside. I mean, they haven't gotten it inside as much as they did earlier in the game, and I think they've got to get back to that.
This is his 2nd attempt at the line tonight. Durant, the pass to Freak.